What's up everybody, it's your girl KaySharp, and I need more drum samples. So we're gonna use the OP-1 and a couple of percussion instruments to see what we could do. Let's get into it. So I created this kick off camera because I'm new to this whole recording thing and I forgot to press record on the iPhone, which is the OP-1. So we're gonna have to make it do what it do. Anyway, this is the kick I made off camera. Basically, I went to the drum oscillator tool and we made this guy. So there's a top oscillator and a bottom one. So there's 1 and 2. I guess 1 goes into 2. I'm not sure how they route that. I'm assuming that's how it works. But we have our filter here. You guys can probably barely see it, so I'm gonna try to put something on the screen for you to see. But yeah, we wanted a short attack and we wanted something real beefy, and this is what we have. So that's our kick. Now I want to make a snare for the 3rd time. Last time I made a snare, it was kind of trash. Not gonna lie. It sounded more of like a perk than a snare. So we're gonna try to do better. So I want to add some nitro to it, which is basically a filter. And I want it to sound crunchy, but like kind of lo-fi, but also crunchy. That sounds good. Kind of. Not really, let's be honest. We'll take it. We'll take it. This is good for now. This is good for now. Now I want a hi-hat. Okay, here we go. Okay, that's close enough. Honestly, it's good like that. So we got a kick, a snare slash clap slash I don't know what the heck that is. And we got a hi-hat. So now let's do some perks. Throw some delay on there. Hold on. Ooh, wait a second. Okay, what happens when we reverse it? And then that's fire. I like that. That could be like something that I place in the mix like right before a drop or something. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense? Yo, these are fire. Okay, I want to do one more element here. Okay, let me quit tripping. Trying to find the 0 crossing. Okay, ain't got time. Actually, I don't want nitro on there. Ooh, Lord. Ooh. I think we've got enough sounds. Let's pull it into Ableton and see what we can make.
This is not a tutorial.
Okay, so I've gone through and I picked out some samples that I liked, and here they go. Here's the kick. Here's the snare thingy. Not really. Here's the hi-hat. The perk. First perk. I used the same instrument to get both of these sounds. So this guy here, I got from this guy. So there's a lot going on. And then this is the little tom guy that I had. So let's play the first one. So I was playing with the LFO, and that's how I got these funky sounds. And then this is what I also got from that. So the first thing I want to do is edit the kick. Get this boy knocking. We don't want any air. There we go. And then I kind of want to lower the note a little bit, the pitch. I like the way that sounds. Yeah, that sounds good. And now let's work on our snare thingy. This needs some work. So we might be here for a while. Let's do that. I kind of want to layer it. That could work. So now I want the hi-hat to be a little subtle. I don't want it to overtake that snare sound that we have. Let me drop the pitch down. Let's put some knock on it again, why not? Let's put a little bit of reverb on there just to give it some space. So I want to resample it. Okay, let's move on to the hi-hat, which I think sounds good already, to be honest with you. Yeah, we don't need to do anything to that. On to the perk. I want to cut the end a little bit. Yeah, make it real dry. And then this is our second weird perk, which is like more of an FX. We're gonna save that for later because that can be like an outro type of thing. Here's the tom. Get rid of the beginning a little bit. Yeah. And then last one. Let's reverse this. So unfortunately, I forgot to record my screen while I was making the beat. So I'm gonna have to show y'all what I did and how I got from beginning to end. Hopefully that's sufficient enough. I'm new to this, trying to figure everything out. So, okay, this is where we started. So here's the kick that we made originally, right? Okay. And then I switched it up and now it sounds like this. So it's a little thumpy, but it fits with the beat that I made. But what I did was consolidated the kick, threw it into a simpler. I think the only thing I adjusted was the volume. So added an EQ, so I wanted to cut out about 30 hertz, or I wanted to cut starting at 30 hertz. Then I cut out around 6,000 something hertz, or that was the point where I cut. What else did we do? We added a drum bus because it wasn't hitting enough. This is what it sounds like without the drum bus. It wasn't enough, so I added this. I was like, yeah, that's it. And then after I added the drum bus, I added some more EQ. And yeah, this is what it sounds like. Okay, so after that, we had our snare that didn't really sound like a snare, but it was a snare. So here it is. Hold on, let me turn it down just in case. What I did here was, what did I do, darling? I forgot. It's been like an hour. So I added some reverb to it because it was really dry. Like, it sounded good dry, but I felt like it needed to be opened a little bit. So I added a very small amount of reverb to it. Not even a lot. Here are the settings. And then I grouped it and then I took it down even more. So this is what it is without the reverb. Literally sounds the same. I don't even think I need it, but I wanted to enhance the transients too. So this is what it sounds like without the transients and the EQ. Sounds kind of boring, you know what I mean? So I added a little oomph to it to give it some body, because it needed some body. And then I wanted to enhance this section of the sample to give it more of a tonality and less noise. So that's what I did at the, let's see, 700s boost. Oh, I forgot. And then I layered it with a snare. I mean, a hi-hat that I made from the OP-1. So here's the hi-hat. I didn't add anything to it, but I wanted to give it more texture. So that's why I layered it. But this was the end result here. Okay, so again, I consolidated it after I was fine with what it sounded like, and then threw it into simpler, did some more cutting in the noisy area, and then I added a lot more reverb just to make the beat more cohesive. And then I layered it with this little percussion effect just to give it more texture. You could barely hear it, but yeah. That's the snare. The next thing I did was I made the hi-hats, which it didn't even need that much processing. So the next percussion element that I recorded was the tom, which was that little red hand drum thing that I was playing with. Once I brought it into Ableton, I was like, this could be like a really cool riser. So I was like, let me reverse the sample. And that's what we got, right? That's cool, eh? Right? And then here's some other percussive hits that I liked. Oh, I forgot about these guys. I think I got that from the claves. This is what I got from it. But I think that's pretty much it. And then afterwards, you know, I had to add an 808. I didn't do anything. I didn't do any processing with that. It's just, you know, your regular spins. And then so I was like, let me find a melodic element to make the beat cohesive. So that was the original sample. And I threw it into the push. This is the chop sample that I came up with. So I pitched it down. And then I added some Omnisphere to that. Actually, let's play it together. You know what? Let me quit playing with y'all. Let me play the whole beat. I didn't arrange it, so don't expect nothing crazy. I did a little bit of mixing just to make sure everything was kind of balanced, and I, you know, boosted the gain a little bit on the master. Didn't really master it per se, but I just boosted the gain to make it loud enough. So this is the beat. But anyway, that's it. I mean, we went from the OP-1 and some percussion instruments to this. So I mean, I didn't, you know, arrange everything. I didn't feel like doing all of that, especially after having to re-record everything. So this is what y'all gonna get today. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. I guess I'll catch you in the next video. And let's see what else we can make in the future. Okay, bye.